Hello, everyone. Welcome. Let's get this adjusted so you guys can see. Get this off the screen.
Hello, everyone.
All right. Welcome. So let's see who we have here. Positive for Life, Reaper Moonlight, Hanamori, Takem Agdor. Sorry, totally butchered that. I really apologize. Who else do we have here? Andrea and Kiddos H. Welcome, everyone. Today is Tea and Tarot. So today you get to ask your questions. So if you have a question, just put it in the chat. If you just want a general spirit reading, just put general spirit reading or whatever, and I answer them in the order they are received. So let me go back here in my list. Take 'em. You are very first on the list. So if you... Oh, there's your question. Okay. How is everybody today? I'm going to give it a little bit of time for people to get here. If you have not already, grab your beverage of choice. Still hot tea season in my house, so especially today it's cold and windy, and yeah, I'm glad I'm inside and don't have to work today. Alrighty, let's just get on reading. So take 'em. It is your turn first. Jump right in. Okay. I am doing very well too, thank you. So, for those that didn't know, I got a promotion at work and started doing asset protection for the company that I work for. And I got my very first apprehension last night. It was really exciting. And I know a lot of people won't get a kick out of that, but that's my masculine side coming out. This is my feminine side. So it was fun. It's totally right up my alley. So I've only been doing it had this position for about a week, a little over a week. So it was fun. Welcome, Champagne. It's good to see you guys. All right, take 'em. Let's see who you got coming towards you, dear. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So we've got an earth sign. I don't know if you have an earth sign already in your view, but this person is going to be very stable, but they're going to come as they may not know that you are in their realm yet. So in the reversed, they're kind of upside down right now. But it could be like a work thing. So don't fret, but do keep an eye out for an earth sign. I'm seeing this person has a lot of passion for what they do. Even though this is an earth sign, this particular card, when I look at it in reverse, the queen has a lot of, the leaves to me look like fire. So that indicates passion for what they do. So they may be a little bit of a workaholic. So that's kind of what I'm seeing for you. So earth sign, definitely. You have a crush on an earth sign? It could be that person. I can't tell you 100% for sure, but... All right. Positive for life, you are next on the list, followed by kiddos H. Will you get grants school tuition when you start this summer? I'm going to go with my Illuminati deck here for you. So welcome everyone that's just joining. Today is Teen Tarot, so you get to ask your questions today. If you have a question, just put it in the chat and I answer them in the order in which they are received. And remember, you do need to be here for me to answer your question. If you're not, in the chat when I get to you, I will skip over you. And please remember to be patient. You only need to put your question in one time. You're very welcome, Takem. Thank you for being here. All right, positive for life. Yes, that is your answer. So you got the Queen of Cups. So emotionally, this is going to be a really big deal for you. But, the Queen, she's powerful and she gets shit done. So, oh, you were skipped. I'm so sorry, Andrea. I will do you next. Good catch. Thank you. So positive for life. Yes, I say you do get grants or scholarship money to help cover your tuition this summer. So make sure you apply for absolutely everything that you possibly can so you don't miss out on anything. Okay. You could actually end up with more than you initially were asking for. I know when I applied for grants and stuff for school, a lot of times it would cover that and then some. So like books and stuff like that. All right, Andrea, who's going to be your next boyfriend? You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Miriam, all you have to do is ask your question in the chat, and it'll be answered in the order in which it is received. So with the new schedule, guys, live streams are still going to be on Mondays. So there is one Monday coming up where I won't be live streaming because I have training, but I will let you know the week before that happens. All right, Andrea, you're looking for a water sign, somebody that this person to me looks kind of emotionally depleted. They may actually be searching for somebody like yourself as well. They may be very in touch with their spiritual side, which sometimes actually can cause depression because a lot of us kind of see ourselves as loners, and it can be very depressing if you don't have any friends that are, in the same, basically doing the same thing, and you kind of think you're crazy, and which is totally not the case. But that was a different topic we talked about. But definitely look for a water sign, somebody that's maybe a Pisces, because Pisces tend to be the most emotional, and a lot of times they take a lot of things personally. This person, so you're Four of Cups in reverse. This person may be more on the feminine side, whether they're male or female, but I definitely see them as very light and caring, and kind of emotionally delicate, if that makes sense. Ravender Deep, all you need to do is ask your question, and it gets answered in the order it's received. You're like that too, Andrea? So, you know, it could be a match made in heaven. Who knows? All right, kiddos H. General spirit reading. All right, you have, kiddos, the card of emergence, number 25. The frequency of an emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So, really, this is just a take joy in the little things kind of thing. Think about, you know, a 3-year-old when they get a birthday present. Every single one they open is their favorite. And it's always, wow, thank you. That's kind of how you need to approach life for the next little bit. Just really see the wonder that is in the world and don't worry so much, because when we worry, things tend to, it just takes the joy out of life, really. All right. Looks like Champagne, you are up next. And then Claudia. So when you guys hear me say you're up next, please make sure and comment so I know you're still here. I know we're just in the beginning of the live stream, but people do drop off and come back. So is he regretting what he did 2 weeks ago? Ooh. You behave yourselves. Good deal, Claudia. I see you. See you too, Champagne. You absolutely may have a reading, Adam. All right, Champagne. No, he is not at this time regretting his decision. However, his life is kind of turned upside down. So, you got the Magician in reverse. So everything that he had a hold of is now just kind of going haywire, and he may have not put the 2 and 2 together about, you know, this is his consequences for, you know, what he did. But when he finally does put those together, then you might see some sort of, maybe not an apology, but a acknowledgement that he understands what he did was not right. Exactly. Karma's a bitch. Well, unless you treat people with love and respect, and then, you know, karma's great, but you get what you put out. All right, Claudia. How does your friend feel about the message you sent? Adam, which deck do you want today? You're very welcome, Champagne. It is a pleasure. If you guys are here, guys, and you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps YouTube get it out to more people so that more people can get readings just like you did. All right, so you guys watched me put this card on the bottom of the deck. Well, guess what? He is back at the top and upright. So your friend may kind of feel empowered by the message that you sent, like he's got all the things and, you know, kind of a I'm a badass type attitude. So I don't know how that affects your relationship with this person, but that's kind of how they feel from that message that you sent. I hope that makes sense to at least to you, because I'm not sure why they would feel that way, but you're the one that sent the message, so hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, what Andrea said. Absolutely, Champagne. I definitely agree with Andrea. Make sure you set good boundaries. One of her decks, Adam, you got it. I think you need a star seed today, Adam. And since you're a patron, I'm also going to give you one of the crystal ones too, since that's your favorite deck. Good. I'm glad it made sense to you, Claudia. Absolutely. You're very welcome. So those of you that don't know, I do have a Patreon account, and my patrons do get priority in my live streams. So if you're ever interested in that, you can join as a member for as little as $1 a month. And then whenever you ask your questions in my live stream, you kind of get bumped up to the top, or almost the top if I'm in the middle of a reading. There's also, if you would like to donate for a reading, that also bumps you up to the top, and the PayPal link is in the description of all my live streams. It is not required though, guys. All of my readings are always free. All right, Adam, you got one that I have yet to see since I've got this deck. This is Cracked Open. Rock Bottom, Surrender to the Alchemy of Life. That is totally fitting. So fitting. And if you need to learn alchemy, my friend Axel teaches alchemy and Onto-High Alchemy. He also teaches quantum Reiki and a whole bunch of other stuff. So Micah or myself or even Seraphina, the Fascinating Fairy, can get you hooked up with Axel if you're not already. All right, Adam, concentrate on the cards here so we can get your energy and see what you need. Okay. Today, you need some sunstone, you know? It could be because it's winter and we're all needing a little bit more sun, but this is also a great one for the solar plexus, well, basically the lower 3 chakras. So Sunstone emanates feel-good vibes of warmth and radiance. The sun's orange and red sparkling light effect is the result of copper inclusions reflecting from light within. Fellas, who needs it? Fellas looking to operate on a higher plane. The vitamin D deprived, a solar-powered human being who do not, in fact, harvest life force by turning up the brightness of their smartphones. Where to put it? Anywhere you're looking for a boost in stamina. First thought, the gym? Sure, bro. When to use it? Whenever it's time to get busy or you're in a disposition needing a little sunny up. Take back your shine. So, screenshot. Let you get some good sunstone there. Let's see who's next. Who commented their question? So Miriam and then Tanisha in that order. So if you guys are here, please comment. New job for you, Miriam. You need to work your light card. I love this deck when we're asking job type questions. Hi, Josephine. Welcome. All right. Ooh. Okay. Miriam, you got the Priestess card. How are you being called to step up and lead? So you're going to be presented with some opportunities that are going to be leadership roles. So you might be leading a team, you might be leading a department, whatever it happens to be. This is going to be a, an opportunity to lead and show off what you can do. Not really show off, but, use the powers that you have, your gifts that you have to excel in this area. Welcome, MS and Chrissy. Thank you for joining us today. All right, Tanisha, do you really know your future husband? I'm going to say no, not yet. Okay, Tanisha. So this person, you got the world in reverse. So your future husband is not yet determined. Okay, so there's some life choices that you need to make, and anybody who is a potential also needs to make before the selection can get narrowed, so to speak. So as of this moment, you do not know the person because they haven't been selected for you yet. Thank God. Okay. Welcome, Malibu. I'm doing very well. If you would like to ask a question today, all you have to do is put it in the chat. Oh, good timing, Joan. If you want a question today, you know the drill. Just put it in the chat and I will get it in the order it's received. You're very welcome, Tanisha. Very welcome. Ravender Deep, are you still here? Okay, so I've got Ravender, and then Josephine. Ravender and then Josephine in that order. Okay, good, good, good. Just making sure I stay in order. Okay. It's really break. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Ravender, I'm sending you hugs. These are virtual hugs. I'm going to send you a little shot of Reiki love. I know it's new and raw and fresh. Let's see what the cards have to say. All right, so right now you're feeling very defeated. I can see this in the card 100%. So you got the Page of Swords in reverse. So I'll let you see it upright. So upright, you know, she's kind of tired from battle is how I see her, but she's victorious. So your battle just started. Okay? So right now you're feeling really defeated. That doesn't mean that you're not capable of making it through this. So at this moment, yes, this is a breakup he has left, but the future can always change. So, you know, just keep an open mind right now. Take care of yourself, nurture yourself, so that you don't, you know, slide backwards or anything like that. The best thing that you can do, especially if you want to get somebody back, is to just keep being you. Really, show them that you didn't need them in your life, that they were there because you wanted them. So, yeah. Be strong. And if you need somebody to talk to, I'm on live every week. I have great audience here, great fans. They can also be here to lift you up. Some of you guys in this chat are amazing and you've been here from the beginning. And I love seeing you come back week after week and you're so supportive of everybody. Those that are just joining, welcome to the family, because it is kind of like a family. The people that have been here a while, they're amazing. They're awesome. All right. Where is it? Okay, so Josephine. After Josephine is Chrissy Chandler. And then MS. Chrissy, you only needed to ask your question once, dear. You're almost to the top of the list. All right, Josephine. It's only your second time, Kay? I thought you came once before. I don't know. I get them all mixed up. I just love being here. I love reading for you guys. Today's a little different because Dad called in sick, so he's outside with the kids. Well, not outside, but they're out there, outside the office. Okay, that's your card right there. All right, Josephine. So the answer is not until you fill your own cups. So you got the 9 of Cups. So you've got a lot of emotions going on, a lot of things going on in your life, and you're feeling kind of depleted. And you're really, I love this card. So she's blowing her wishes out into the universe, but because of what's going on, the wishes aren't going anywhere. They're not getting taken up and out into the universe. They're just kind of staying right there with her. So let's fix you first, okay, emotionally, and then the universe will hear your request for a new loved one to come into your life. I hope that makes sense. All right. So, Chrissy Chandler. What person coming towards you should you give up? Okay. Yes. Love yourself first. Take care of your own emotional needs, and then the universe will hear it and see it and send you somebody else to overflow your cups. All right. You've never had a boyfriend? Well, some people never do. I only ever went on a date once. Other than that, I just got together with friends, and when a guy was meant for me to come into my life, he did. And it was never just a dating kind of thing. It was always something special. All right. So, Chrissy, you got the Page of Cups in or upright. So, I'm seeing you have a lot of love to give. So, I don't see why you should have to give up anyone right now. There is a beautiful soul that is going to shine their light and kind of be more spectacular than everybody else. This person you probably want to concentrate more on, but you have so much to give that I wouldn't, cut anybody off for any particular reason unless they're, really negative and toxic. That's a different story. But there's so many people that could use your love and nourishment, but there is going to be one special person, and they're really going to shine brighter than anybody else. So they'll be very distinct, and you'll know right away. See? Isn't it beautiful? I love these cards. They're so awesome. All right, MS. So I've got MS, and then Malibu Sears. Sorry, guys. My nose itches today. Where's everybody joining us from today? I love hearing where you guys are all from. I know where a couple of you are from, but share. We have anybody here not from North America? Welcome, Candy Doll. Yes, go ahead and just type your question into the chat, and I'll get to you as soon as I get down to your question. So I got track right here. Netherlands, you're in the. That's awesome. Why didn't I remember that? You've been here before, MS. I should have remembered that. Kay's in Tennessee. My husband's actually coming to Tennessee in a couple weeks. Well, like a month. For training. He's going to Nashville. Lucky dog. Okay, MS. I'm going to say no. You are not currently in our thoughts. We got the strength card in reverse. So this person has a lot going on and you're just, yeah, thinking about you is not what they're doing right now. There's lots of fires, lots of stuff to put out in their personal life, and strength is not their strong suit right now. That's evident. All right, Malibu, it is your turn. All right, who's after Malibu? Okay, so Malibu and then Joan. And then Kay. Okay, that's where we're at so far. Malibu, Joan, and then Kay. Oh, Malibu, I feel you about the 2 jobs thing. I just got to quit my second job. I have been putting that out into the universe for the last 6 months because I didn't want to work 2 jobs. So I feel you on that one. Let's see. What do I want? I want a moon card. I think I'm going to need a couple cards for yours, actually. All right, that one right there jumped right out of the deck. It is your card. Take time to breathe. Not just breathe, but breathe out. So you're holding your breath, waiting and waiting and waiting and hoping this is going to happen. Take time, breathe out. Let go of the stress for a little bit. You need one of these. Let's see what energy you need to bring in to get that abundance to manifest for you. Yeah, I can understand that. Working 2 jobs is hard. All right, so there you go. There's your card. You got number 37, energy of realization. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. So, this is what I'm getting from this. You need to take time for you, okay? Financially, you may need 2 jobs, but what is more important, you or money? Because that's really what you're, putting out into the universe, that money is more important than your own sanity, so to speak, than your own health. So it may be a good idea to step back maybe your hours from one or both jobs, depending on, how you're working. It may be something that you need to just quit one. Which one do you feel more fulfilled in? Which one is more you? Okay. Which one feels more in line with what you're supposed to be doing in the world? It may come down to that. And once you release the other one, then the universe has room to give you more. So, I mean, it kind of feels backwards. You give up to get, but that's kind of the way it goes. So, but very first, take time, breathe, and, meditate on what you got going on. All right. Let's see. All right, Joan. Understanding your gifts. Welcome, those that are just joining us. If you've never been here before, today is Tea and Tarot. Today's show, you get to ask your questions, and they're answered in the order that I receive them. So make sure you stick around to get your question. I do skip over people if you don't stay. So when I call your name and say you're up next, make sure you comment here or something of the sort so that I know you're still around. Also, if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Lets YouTube know that you guys like the stream and they can send more people this way. All right, Joan, you got the leap card. You go first. The universe will catch you. So, new gifts are scary, but they just want you to go. Go for it. The universe is going to be there to catch you when you fall. But remember, you're not falling. Really, the universe is helping you fly. So I love this card. So she jumped, but she's not falling. She's just kind of taken off and doing her own thing. So it's amazing what you can do when you embrace your gifts and just go with it. All right, Kay Kizzy, it is your turn. Followed by Candy Doll Goddess. All right. All right, Kay, let's see what energy you need here to help this manifest. if you guys like the live streams, I do them every week. This week, like I said, is Tea and Tarot. The opposite weeks are spirit messages, where you get straight messages from the universe, your spirit guides, ancestors, angels, whatever it is, whoever has a message for you. So on spirit messages, there are no questions, just messages directly from spirit. So next week will be spirit messages. Obviously today's Tea and Tarot. All right, K, number 9, the frequency of allowance. This invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So, what I'm getting for this is you may not be applying for the right things. You may be passing judgment on some of the things that you're looking at. So, maybe there's something that you're not quite qualified for that you would like to apply for, but you don't because you don't think there's any way that you get it because you're not qualified for it. I would say apply. Even if you don't think you're going to get the job, put it in the universe's hands and really go for, what sings to your soul, if that makes sense. All right, so Candy Doll Goddess, you are up. Let's see who's after you. Snow White, you will be after Candy Doll Goddess. Okay, so I hope you don't mind, but I absolutely don't need a card for this message. This came through as I was reading your question, Candy Doll. The dark part of you is your shadow self. So these are the things that you hide in, the shadows. It's things that you may have forgotten over time, or things that you don't want people to know, or it's who you are when nobody else is around. It's the little things that we try to forget about, the hurts or the fears or all that stuff that we hide in the corners and don't shed light on. Things that we don't want to talk about, that we don't want exposed. And we do really need to embrace those things within ourselves because they make us who we are. And so that's the message that I'm getting. And it's really weird that I didn't even need to draw a card for this. So just dark, and there's really no such thing as dark energy or light energy. Everything is just energy, pure and simple. But when you're talking dark, it's like the shadow things, the things that we don't want to acknowledge. And to be true to yourself, we do have to acknowledge those. We have to process those fears. We have to process those past hurts and really do that to become the best version of ourselves. So I believe that's what he's actually wanting to do with you. Really go deeper into the relationship. And, that's a really vulnerable place to be for anybody. To show their dark side, to have you show your dark side. So honestly, that is huge and amazing. That's like a really big step. All right. I hope that makes sense, Candy Doll. That was just a straight download as I read the question. All right, Snow White, are you still here? So I've got Snow White. You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. It is very rare that I don't pull cards and I can just give you a straight message. Okay, I see you, Snow White. All right, let's see who's coming. Welcome, No Name. I see your question and I will answer it in the order it's received. You do have several people ahead of you, so stick around. When I get to your question, I will call your name beforehand. When I call your name, just type here or, you know, something of the sort so I know that you're there. You could even just drop an emoji. It's totally cool with that too. All right, so Snow White, I'm seeing a fire sign here. So we have the King of Wands, but in reverse. So normally, you know, kings are strong and they kind of have everything together. This person is kind of unsure of themselves. It's a gorgeous card. So their life might be kind of up in the air right now, but definitely a fire sign. I mean, there's lots of fire in this card. So you have the Fire of the Wands, you have the beautiful reds in the card itself. You've got a dragon. I mean, how much more fiery can you get than a dragon, right? So look for fire. All right. Lauren Laurel, are you still here? I've got Lauren Laurel. And then Sunita, if you're here. If you guys are here, please comment. Let me see that you're still here. Lauren Laurel and Sunita. You're welcome, Snow White. How about if you're looking for a sign, this is it. Good night, Malibu. It's the middle of the day here, so get some rest. All right. The sign is here. So I will get yours first because the other two have not commented. If they comment during your reading, I will still read for them, but otherwise they will get skipped. They aren't in the Thank you, Adam. I will just skip right over them then. It's 2 a.m. there. It is 1:30 in the afternoon here. All right. All right, so you got the Five of Cups. Oh, she kind of looks like a mermaid. So she's kind of crying, very emotional. It's a gorgeous card. So I'm feeling like B kind of thinks that you're more of the emotional type. Obviously you're gorgeous, but it looks like that you're crying over losing a whole bunch of stuff, even though you still have great things still with you. This card has fairies in it. There's so much going on in this card. So you've got beautiful fairies. You've got, there may be some things that you lost recently, people or other things in your life that didn't go how you expected, and you're kind of mourning those. And you need to take more notice of what you still have and let the grieving pass before anything else can happen. So he kind of sees you as, at this point, too emotional to move forward. So I love this card. She is gorgeous. She seriously looks like a mermaid to me. So hopefully that made sense for you. All right. Looks like we are to No Name and then Zobi K and then Anamika, in that order. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Are you still here, No Name? You just commented not too long ago, but I want to make sure you're still here. So, No Name, Zobi K, and Amika. Amika, I see you're still here, obviously. Zobi K is still here. Yes, Joan. I do have a Patreon account. So, for those that don't know, I do have a Patreon membership program. You are welcome to go become a member. My members do get priority in my live streams. We also have a members only live stream that I do a couple times a month. And I do energy healings and energy cards and stuff like that. So, not required, but it is an option. You guys can go, the link is in both the description and here on the screen at the moment. All right, No Name, let's get your reading done. All right, when will you guys talk again? So who else in my cold climates? Here in Idaho, where I'm at, it is winter and it's cold and windy today. I am so ready for warm weather. Summer would be great. Oh, Adam, you're so funny. Ooh, okay. So definitely this argument hit a lot. It hurt a lot for you, definitely. You got the Eight of Cups. So I'm going to show you the card. So there's a lot going on in this card. You've got all your cups, all your emotion stuff just spilled out all over the place. And there's really no way to clean it up and put it back away like it never happened. So you're just kind of there and dealing with the consequences right now, looking off into the distance. And right now, there is no end in sight. The horizon is just too far away. Now that could be another week, it could be a month, it could be a year. This point, it is undetermined. Okay, so there's a lot of emotional cleanup to do on both sides, yours and his, before you can, before that horizon's going to show up for you, if that makes sense. So as of this moment, there is no time frame until things get fixed emotionally. All right, Zoe K. And then Anamika. I want to see what in career in general. You got it. Welcome, Faith O. Thank you for joining us today. There is a fuzzy on my face. Sorry, guys. I probably look like a spaz over here. All right, Zoe K. As far as your career goes, okay, you got trust the niggle. You know that niggling feeling trying to tell you something deep in your stomach? You need to listen to it, okay? I don't know what you have going on that is giving you this feeling, but listen to your gut feeling. Do what it's telling you to do, okay? Quit ignoring it. I know sometimes I'm really bad at that. And Amika, it is your turn, and let's see who's after you. After you is Sanita. So Amika, Anamika, and then Sanita. In that order. Welcome, Kishay. All you have to do is put your question in the chat and I will answer it in the order in which it is received. Avni Sharma, you need to ask a question before you can get a reading. And I don't do readings on demand. So ask nicely, please. Ooh, okay. I love this card, Anamika. So, yes, for communication or reconciliation. I don't know which one you're holding more of, whether you just want to communicate again or whether it's reconciliation, but the sun is shining on this question for you here. In fact, it's full of sun. So you've got sunflowers, you've got the actual sun itself up over here, and everything is sunshine, sunflowers, and butterflies. So there is definitely good vibes in this card. So whichever one you're holding more of, whether it's just the communication or the reconciliation, that's what's coming. Okay? All right, Sanita. What does the universe want to tell you about love? So I've got Sanita and then Kevin Williams in that order. Hang on, guys. Sorry, I will be right back. My dogs are just running into the road. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Well, Beast was out there too. Sorry about that, guys. Slight panic attack. Everybody's okay. They're back in the house. Breathe. All right. The things that happen when we're live. All right, guys, I am going to stop the list here. So don't go away. I'm going to keep reading for those that are on the list already. But after my post there, no more questions.
Okay.
Okay, good. Confirmation from the child. Everybody's okay. If you're seeing a flash in my background, just tell me and I'll tell Grandpa to knock it off. Those that have never been on my live stream before, my grandpa likes to visit. You can ask my OGs and they'll tell you he likes to play with things in the live stream. Which is really funny because my grandpa was really good with computers and the internet and stuff like that. So I could totally see him being with me live. Oh, Sanita, so the universe wants to tell you about love. You also got the sun card. I can't get any more clear than that one. Sunshine, sunflowers, butterflies. Heck, you even got a gorgeous, you know, horse in this picture. So love is amazing. And it is a warm, beautiful feeling. And it's definitely coming your way if it's not already there. All right, Kevin Williams, are you still here? Dooney, if you commented a question, then you are already on the list. Kevin, if you are still here, please comment so I know. No, Kevin. Got it. All right, Dooney, you are next on the list, followed by Quiche, and then Moon Baby. If you guys are here, oh, there's Kevin. Make sure you comment so I know you're here. So we'll get yours right now, Kevin, and then Dooney, I will get your question. You got lucky there, Kevin. You almost got skipped. That's okay, Adam. It happens. That's why I give everybody a little bit. Because sometimes commenting is off by, you know, I've seen up to like a minute. All right. Kevin, you're the man. I'm seeing this like, this is showing me you don't need her. You have everything you need. So what that tells me is she's probably not coming back, at least right now in the foreseeable future. But I mean, look at you. You are strong. You're powerful. You've got everything you absolutely need. So, you know, do you. Just be you and be the great person that you are. Live your truth. And, yeah, that's really all we can do anyway. So go be awesome. Okay, Dooney. You scroll down here to your question. Ooh, pregnancy. I'm going to consult the spirits for this one. This is a deck that I don't get out much on live streams. This is my Ghosts and Spirits deck. This is great for talking to ancestors or spirits or people in the realm. Awesome, Faith. I see you. And who better to know if a new soul is coming than ones that have passed? The Magician has come out quite a bit today. So has, well, the Magician actually went from the bottom of the deck to the top of the deck in one reading. So he's just really on it today. Ooh, okay. Yes. Simple question. Or simple answer, I should say. You will have a pregnancy. I do see souls that are ready to come in, and you notice the womb on this particular one is lit up. So this is actually the sun card for this deck. You have lots of ancestors, lots of spirit guides, all here helping you manifest this, and you are on the long journey. Okay, so now prepare yourself for pregnancy, because that shit's hard. Trust me, I've done it several times. I have 4 children and 3 angel babies, so it happens. B, the ups and downs of emotions that come with pregnancy. Okay. I am going to be completely frank. Sometimes pregnancies don't go all the way through. Sometimes, for whatever reason, the spirit that is planning to come into this world decides that it's not the right time, and you have a miscarriage. I've had 3 of them. Like I said, I have 3 angel babies. It happens, it's heartbreaking, but it's not always the case. Okay? So prepare yourself for any possible outcome. Healthy baby to, the spirit decides that it's not the right time. Okay? But there is so much love and support here for you on this journey. I see great things coming, and they're really ready for, to support you in the whole bringing of life, which is an amazing gift that we can have. All right, Quiche, Moon Baby, and then Faith. Quiche, Moon Baby, and Faith. Those 3 in that order. After Faith is Reaper Moonlight, just so you guys can see the length. All right, Quiche, let's do you. Let's put these cards over here. I saw good things from that card. The sun is usually a really happy card. So to me, that I see a good thing. If it had come out in reverse, I would say, yes, you're getting pregnant, but you might have a miscarriage kind of thing. But where the sun was, it was upright and shining. I see good things for you. I don't do in-depth pregnancy readings. That's actually the first time I've ever read for pregnancy before. So I do have a friend that does specifically for fertility and pregnancy readings. If you need me to connect you with her, you can go on to my metaphysical learning group, and I can connect you to her from there. Her name's River. She's amazing. You have an angel baby twin brother. My youngest has an angel twin brother. He died at about 9 or 10 weeks, and she lived on. Blessings back to you, Dooney Dooney. Thank you for joining us today. All right, Quiche. So I'm going to say you got the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay. The Hangman is usually about confusion, but where he's in reverse, he's kind of seeing the path a little bit more clearly. And I'm going to say there will be no reconciliation if there hasn't already been. Because if he's already seeing things clearly, he would have already come back and said, hey, I was a douche, I'm sorry, that kind of thing. I mean, he still could. I could be wrong. But if he has not already made some sort of attempt, I would say there's not going to be one. Hi, Bling Bling. The question list is closed for this live stream. Next week, I'm doing spirit messages. So you can always join for next week's live stream if you would like to. Moon Baby, are you here? You're very welcome, Kishay. So I've got Moon Baby, Faith, Faith O, Reaper Moonlight, and OJ Kush. If any of you guys are here, I see you, Reaper. There's Moon Baby. Okay, Moon Baby, you're up first. We are flying through the list today. All right, you got the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I would say you're not going to get a job offer soon, but there will be a job offer. And waiting is actually going to be more beneficial for you because it's going to be a better offer than you would have got if you had one sooner, if that makes sense. So waiting is actually going to pan out for you in the long run. All right, Faith O. So I've got Faith O, Reaper Moonlight, OJ Kush, and then Avni Sharma. We have lots of new faces today, don't we? Hi, Manisha. My PayPal's in the description, but the list is closed for today. So you'll have to wait till next week. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Faith, this is the first time I have ever pulled this card from this deck. So you got the Death card, which death means transition. However, you got it in reverse. So there's a backwards transition. So I'm going to say a past lover or maybe an ex-friend. Somebody from your past is going to come back into your life. Hopefully it's a good thing. Only you will know that. But it is going to be somebody from the past. It's actually a really pretty card. This is a very uplifting death card, if you can imagine that. So you see this gorgeous woman who has passed on and the light shining down on her and death is there to take her home. Butterflies always mean transition. So you see the butterflies on the card over here. So interesting. Very interesting. All right, Reaper Moonlight. It is your turn. Exactly. Death is just another transition. Death is also a beginning. I just answered your question, Faith. Yes, Mom's in here. What? I'm still live. The kids are peeking in the window. All right. Reaper Moonlight, your current relationship, negative. It will not last. Okay, you got the King of Pentacles in reverse. But I see good things coming in your future. Okay, so this is just another thing for you to learn from. All right, so here's it in upright and reverse. No, you have schoolwork to do. Get back in here. I'm almost done. So use this as a learning tool and make sure you get all the lessons out of this particular relationship that you need to. Let it play out its full way. Just because I say this one's not going to last forever doesn't mean that there isn't value to it. It just means it's not meant to last forever. So most relationships aren't, but there's always something that we can learn and grow and take into our next relationship so that we can be better for the next person, for ourselves, really. OJ Koosh, it is your turn. And then our last reading today will be Avni Sharma. All right, OJ, you get a general love reading. Good. I'm glad, Moonlight. We do lives every Monday, usually 12:30 Mountain Time. If it's any different than that, you guys that are subscribed, and make sure you have your notification bells rung so you get the notification when I go live. Yes, Faith. Transition, death, same card. It's always a good thing. Transition's always a good thing. On to the next season of life, if you will. Okay, so OJ Jas, for your reading, what I got here is the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, so with this particular card, I'll show it to you upright. This looks to me like a warrior kind of coming back from battle, maybe feeling really down and out. When it's in reverse, you have to think of it as the opposite. So, you know, you're really ready for the next stage in your life. And, you know, there's a lot of opportunities out there, and you're very a passionate person. You need to make sure that your journey is valued by the person that is going to come next to you. Make sure that you yourself get the exact I don't want to say value. What am I looking for? You want somebody to respect you for you, not come in and want to change you for any particular reason. This person needs to know that this is who you are, and they need to respect that and, you know, really embrace it. There's always somebody coming. I mean, until you're in a really committed relationship and tell the universe, okay, I'm done, this is it. But there's always somebody out there. You may know this person already, you may not. The card didn't really give me anything but what you need to get from your next partner. All right, Avni. Sounds like a lot of you are going through transitions today. So, or not just today, but there's been a lot of breakups in the feed today, a lot of divorce or separation. The energies are changing right now, guys. Don't make any rash decisions right now, at least until like the end of March, because, you know, some people are highly affected by Mercury retrograde, which is all about communication and technologies. So make sure you don't take any arguments like really, really to heart. And I would not make any relationship decisions in the next couple of weeks. All right. Give me an answer. Okay. So I had to pull a second card for you, Jas, because your first card represented you. This is you, you're fighting this battle, but you're kind of in it with your eyes closed. You have no idea what's going on because the cards are really not in your hand. So this is the Two of Swords. And I think she represents you really, really well as far as what's going on in your situation. Your husband has no idea what he wants to do right now. Okay, so he's confused, he's undecided. Things can go either way. Like I said, do whatever you possibly can to make sure no permanent decisions are made until March 15th. the retrograde's supposed to last through like the 11th, I think. So make sure it's towards the end of the month before anybody makes any rash decisions. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, guys, we have come to the end of the list for today and right at just over an hour and a half. So right on time for today. Thank you, Adam, for being here to moderate. Thank you, everybody, for being here and asking your questions and just spilling and being part of the chat and encouraging everybody along the way. I really appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed the live stream and have not already done so, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that you guys like the stream. Also, if you have not already subscribed, I recommend you subscribe if you like live streams. I do these every week. So I alternate between tea and tarot and spirit messages. Next week is going to be spirit messages. If you have no idea what that is, last week on Friday, I did a spirit message. You can go check that out for a few minutes and just kind of see, you know, what it entails. But next week, 12:30, Monday, we should be here. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you later.